We hear the words homeschooling and virtual learning a lot these days. Both models of learning are done at home, but that's where the similarities end.
There's flexibility and more choice in homeschool.
Claire Rausch Bennett taught high school in the public school system and now works for a public charter school while homeschooling her own two children. She says many parents she's talked to felt their kids didn't do well in the virtual learning environment.
The reality is that some kids don't do well on computers for a long period of time. Some parents are learning more about homeschooling and seeing that there is a lot more flexibility and different curriculum options.
She says many parents express their desire to get their kids off computers and limit screen time, which would be impossible to do with virtual learning, where lessons are led by school teachers via Zoom, as opposed to a parent teaching from textbooks. What also draws a lot of parents is the looser structure compared to the rigid schedule of virtual learning.
There's still that lack of flexibility because they're following this bell schedule, right? Like, okay, you're going to come and you're going to do ELA here, and then you're going to take a break and come back. Whereas in homeschool, you do it when it works in your day, or sometimes you do it on the weekends.
She says with kids learning at home, this would be a good opportunity for public schools to re examine traditional learning.
Schools need to get better at personalizing learning and just not imagining school as a classroom with four walls. I think that school will change forever. This is going to force the school system to become more creative and more flexible. And I hope it does because it's what we need.
Roush Bennett says with the new interest in homeschooling, charter schools are seeing an influx with longer than usual wait lists. She says that is in large part due to a new state funding policy that, while it freezes and protects funds in district schools, doesn't allow those funds to move with students leaving to join charters as homeschoolers.
So that's forcing parents now into another decision that they may not have wanted, which is to homeschool privately.
Private instruction without the oversight of a charter school may be more daunting for inexperienced homeschool parents.